to a razor sharpness. It cuts through the unprotected flesh of her opponent, exactly as if it's Riku's goal was to murder. Blood sprays on Riku's face and across the sand of the dueling ring, leaving the crane stunned and her opponent badly injured. As the healers rush to the fallen youth and chaos breaks out across the dueling grounds, you step back and notice a slender figure passing through the gate of the school with a sword slung over their back. A sword with the blue-white wrapping on its hilt, an exact double of Riku's blade. It seems that Katsuki Yukami has noticed something odd about the figure as well. What do you do?
Chase them.
Yeah, so are they entering the gates or exiting the
They're
gates?
exiting the gates.
Yeah, well, let's follow the figure. Maybe you should stay and heal, though. You're a healing guy. But I guess they have their own healers. All right, let's go. Let's go, team.
Yeah.
Are you going to come with us? You're a new friend. We're kind of a haphazard
You're another
group.
cousin.
Awesome.
It's a distant cousin, but still a cousin.
Let's go. All right, let's go.
So
there, stop.
as you race outside of the door,
Slow down.
Katsura Yukimi says to you, "Put those weapons away. Grab real swords." There's in fact a rack of real swords almost directly in front of you,
There's
more
no
to
time
the side.
Put our weapons away. Let's just throw them and grab the real swords.
Are there any hammers?
Nope, they are all katana.
Stupid crate.
All right, so we're going into this.
Obviously.
Pardon?
Grab a wakizashi, obviously.
Fair enough. Now,
Such barbarous. 5 blades.
I'm not allowed a katana, so,
Where will you reluctantly take a katana?
take a wakizashi or not a bushi.
Oh, fair. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess.
Only the bushi are allowed a katana.
Oh, okay. I was not aware. All right, take a walk.
so Yukimi turns and looks at you. Come on, they're getting away. As you slowly see over the bridge that shadowy figure going into the village.
All right, let's go. Can you call Haru, or is this on foot?
Oh my god, yeah. I
this-
whistle for Haru.
You whistle for Haru.
Yeah.
All right. Sure. You have Haru.
Yeah! I jump on Haru and I take off.
Okay.
I was like, yeah. Do you jump on him as he's running by, or do you have him stop?
No, I jump on him as he's running by. We're really in tune. And
More
I'm
dramatic.
really good at horseback riding. You missed this last session, but I'm really good.
She was in the lead because she like, completely destroyed the horsemanship competition.
Ah, okay.
I'm still gonna run.
Yeah, you guys still run.
I'm cheering though. I'm like, yeah.
You gotta come back me up.
I'll get there.
All right. So, how this is going to go forward is we're now in doing ranges of movements. So, shadowy figure is far away from you guys because we've had to wait for the horse.
No, I kept running and Haru ran along. You know, we met.
I grabbed a wakizashi and kept it going. So.
Yeah. Still,
Or if it was too far out of the way, I'll just keep going.
so they're at range 4. You were at range 0. So you may spend one of your actions to move up a range. Kakita Yukumi has disengaged from you and is going around the other side of the village to try and intercept them.
No, I have a quick. Where can I find this in the book? Because I feel like I should be able to move more than a normal person.
It's called
on a
range
horse.
bands.
And what?
What page?
Yeah, that doesn't help me that
It's a
much.
table, to be specific.
in
Range
the
bands is on
correct
page
name.
Pardon?
265.
Does the horse get bonuses?
Does the horse get bonuses? What does the horse say?
Nay.
No. What's your horse's abilities?
Yeah,
I don't know. I
That's
didn't know
fine.
my horse got abilities.
that's right here.
Get movements?
Pardon?
Where do I find my horse?
Your horse is written on the sheets that I gave you.
There's just a horse with a heart around it.
No, there's an entire table right there.
Is it the right horse?
Range 1 to 2, damage 7, deadliness 6.
Yep. So you can go move 1 to 2 during your movements.
Move 2.
All right.
Horse.
2 is more than 1.
It is.
It's
I
true.
knew it.
Like, we move 1, it moves 2?
So in theory, you could get into range in one action.
Well, no.
Oh,
We're
just-
four away.
He's 4 away.
One way and no double moves.
The horse moves and then she moves. No?
No, because I'm moving with the horse.
On the horse.
Yes,
I leap from my horse.
Tio paces impatiently on the back of the horse, back and forth. There's movement. Okay.
I tried.
Or you could take turns alternatively. You could carry Haru for a round. That could be your move.
You know what? Don't give Haru any ideas.
So. Excellent.
No battle maidens with that strong.
It's not so much the Balmain as her horse.
Carrying the horse?
Yeah,
Maybe he's really light. It's an inflatable horse.
I thought it was an Otaku steed and not a
It is an attack
crab
speed.
pony.
So
The crab frequently carry their horses around.
Yes.
as you reach over over the bridge and that, you see that person has disappeared into an alleyway, about 100 or so yards from you.
Can I see any
Well,
defining
you're-
features of this person?
They have
Other than
this.
their sword?
Other than the sword, not really. No.
They're just wearing white.
Pardon?
They're wearing white. Is that what you said?
They are not wearing white. The sword is blue and white.
You said they were slender.
Yes.
Slender.
Slender.
Slender figure.
So, go to. So you guys are gonna make fitness checks. The horse will make. Yes.
Survival check for the rider?
Survival check for the rider. Yeah. So when you guys move a range, you're gonna roll your fitness to see if you can catch up.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
You got my roll. 2 successes, an opportunity, and a strife.
Cool. So you move up. How many range bands?
As many as I can. I guess it's 1, right? I'm on
2.
foot. I can move 2?
You can move 2 with
All
2
right.
successes.
Alright, move 2. You're very fit.
Fairly, yes. So I can keep up to the ring, right?
Yeah.
Then I will take 3 successes and a strife.
Sure. What ring and skills were you? What ring were you rolling?
So, Void Ring for fitness, which is the sacrifice approach. So just
Sure.
instinctive movement.
What is your ring value?
3.
All right. So what was your how many successes?
3 successes and a strife.
What the TN of these?
The target number is 1, as I said earlier. So 3 successes.
Yes.
It's faster than me.
Honorable hit. You should
Am I
remember
rolling, sorry,
that.
my survival?
I don't have
You're rolling the horse's survival.
It's just
Where's the
natural
horse?
padding.
I have endurance, focus, composure, vigilance.
Survival's a trade skill right at the bottom.
Let me see.
You gotta ride a horse.
Oh no, not mine. We're looking for my horse's survival.
Oh.
So you're rolling 4 white dice and then whatever ring you choose.
Alright.
Oh,
Choose
so
my
it's
air
the
ring.
rider survival. Not the rider survival?
That's what I thought too.
The ride?
You roll the horse's skill for running.
Alright.
Wow. Yeah,
Hello, dice.
but
How
you
many
only
do I
keep 1.
I only keep 1.
Yeah.
It's my choice. Alright.
You don't get to keep up to your
Oh.
ring value?
What did I
The
get?
horse's ring value.
A lot.
Oh.
Success.
Alright, I'm
Any
gonna choose
explosive?
one of my successes that have no strife. So
Do you have any
this one.
exploded?
I have no explosive success.
Sadly, no.
All right.
But I do have this lovely success.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So you're gonna move up 2, and I need my white dice back, please and thank you.
No, you may not have them.
All right. So you get to the spot where they turn the corner, and you see nothing down the street.
I call back. They disappeared.
Are we like within ear distance of Chio?
Can I hear me? I'm really loud.
It's like 100 meters.
Oh, okay.
We're
Yeah,
not
I mean-
kilometers away.
Oh, of course. I feel lucky just to be in the same district. Okay.
The horse doesn't
Out
have
of the
78
corner,
shoes.
out of the corner of your eye, you see Yuki-sama run past you down another alley. That's the person who you were chasing them with, not the person you were chasing.
So I'm gonna follow them, I guess, because
Okay.
they seem to know what they're doing, unlike me.
I don't know. You can choose whatever direction you so desire to go in.
Do the alleys meet? Like,
Do alleys meet?
what is the
Not
city?
particularly.
What are these alleys looking like?
We have a map of the town.
I'd love a town there.
Yeah. Just one sec. Let me just grab it here.
Do we have enough knowledge of this town?
We've been here for a few days, and I'm living in a yurt. I'm not
Not
even
very big.
in the inn, so I've explored.
Okay.
I go to the stables. I go to my yurt. I walk around. We went to the bar. We got in a fight. And we've been having some exploration.
Some exploration. All right.
There we go.
So here is a map which
Cool.
will appear on your screen as well. And so, sec here. Let me just grab this other thing.
So presuming that we started off at the dueling academy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And which way did we head?
You headed over the bridge.
To the poison water? The sake house?
It's
Headed over the bridge.
yeah. So headed over this bridge. They went this way and then that way. Oh, sorry, dueling rounding. Sorry, you went over the bridge. They went this way and then down here to the merchant's exotic house area.
Sorry, who's they?
Part of the person that is running.
Oh, okay.
That is the direction they headed in.
The merchant house would be exotic. I want to go check out there to see if maybe that's where they went. That sounds
Okay.
exotic.
Sure.
Let's go.
I think we should split up, yeah. We might have a better chance.
Alright then.
Oops. One sec here. All right. So. And where's Mr. Crab? There's Mr. Crab. All right.
Mr. Man.
So, you are heading down this direction. You were over the bridge, or sorry, you were heading there, and you guys were heading over the bridge.
Who's this? This is
That's me.
That's Chiho. That's you. The middle one is Alex, and you are the
There's no H. Please stop calling me Chi.
Chiho.
Chio.
Chio.
All right. Chio.
So Chio just ran right to the merchant section, eh?
Yep.
Okay. I think we should split up. I think we'll have a better chance.
Did we see this guy go down the first alley, or was that just Chio?
It was just Chio.
And I called back to him. It's like, he went down now, he disappeared.
Yes, but you also went down that alley as well.
So it just reverberates around the alley and they don't hear.
Well, no, they would have heard you, but they wouldn't have seen where you went.
Oh, sorry, I thought Chio was following Super Duelist Sama.
No, Super Duelist Sama is somewhere else at the moment. Excuse me. She is over here. She has gone around the other way.
Where the hell is she running?
Magic. Okay, I want to run along the main street and look down the left-hand alleys as I go.
Sure. Give me a fitness check.
Sure. I'm not quite a horse. I do my best. All right. 1, 2, 3. Ha. 3 successes. And 3 strikes.
All right. So you go down that.
I want to go. Yeah, I want to go down the main line.
Okay.
The main alley there, the main street, and
Yep.
just keep looking down the left side to see if I can catch a sight of either Chio or the person with the sword.
All right. And Ryusei, where would you like to go?
I will. Okay, so what do I know about this town and where this person might be running to?
Well, you don't know where they might be running to because you don't even know who they are.
Okay,
So-
so based on their direction, are they heading for? Like, I mean, I'm assuming this is a walled town.
I
No.
think it's surrounded by a river, though.
That's a river.
There's a mountain range in the northern part of the town, and a river mostly surrounds the rest of the town.
Okay, so they're heading south, or it looks like.
That's the way Chio ran, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to run to the nearest southern bridge over the river.
Nearest southern bridge, closest to the river.
Sorry, so the nearest bridge in the direction that Chio is running.
All right.
I want to move in that direction. I don't.
Okay, so you want to run along the river.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So, yep. And Alex, what direction would you like to go?
I'm gonna head to the one of the gates.
One of the gates. Okay. And the gate of duels.
No, that's literally right next to where we started.
The gate of Suma, the main gate.
Sure.
All right. So do you want to go ahead straight, or how do you want to go ahead?
I'll go straight.
Okay. Cool. So, your fitness and ring, please.
2.
2. Like 1 and 1.
No, as in 2.
2 in the ring.
I have no fitness.
2 successes, 2 strife. So you start heading towards in that direction. Chio, you're next.
Am I? How close am I to the exotic merchant thing?
You're not very far. You're maybe like a couple feet away from it.
Okay, so I'm gonna dismount.
All right.
I'm gonna secure hard.
All right.
I'll be like, I'll be back, boy. Don't worry. We've got this. And then I'm gonna enter in. Not like, hi, I'm looking for someone. More like, hi, what's going on in here?
Okay. Please give me a fitness check.
Great.
And what ring are you choosing?
Oh, air.
Air? Okay.
2 success and an opportunity, which I'll use to remove my strife on one of my successes.
All right. So how many successes? 2? All right. So you enter the merchant area in that. Surrounded by you is jars of incense, spices, fancy silks and cloth, a lot of textiles, and it just the senses are overwhelmed by how amazing it smells in here.
It smells so good.
Yeah,
But are
it
there
smells
people
so
in
good.
there?
Pardon?
But are there people in there?
Yes, there's tons of people in there. There's merchants, there's customers. Is
there anyone slender with a big sword?
No, there is not.
There is not.
No.
Can I address the people?
Can you address the people? Absolutely.
Can I use my command skill to command them to tell me what to do? Or to tell me what they know?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, alright, I'm gonna do that.
All right. So they can still tell that you're a child. I will.
It's fair.
Your target number is going to be 4 for this. Despite the fact that you are clad in armor
I
and
need 4 successes.
you need
Is that
for
what that
4
means?
successes, yes.
That's messed up. Okay. Well,
Your
then I
command.
guess I'm gonna have to use my air, so I'm gonna have to try and trick them into thinking they should trust me.
Well, remember these are also peasants too, so it's not like you're addressing other samurai.
Are you intimidating an average person of lower status?
Yeah.
Yeah, intimidating an average person of lower status.
Yeah, I'm a battle maiden. I'm pretty serious.
They don't know that.
I think they do by the big horse that I tied up outside.
Sure.
You could also spend a void point if you have one.
Oh, I do have a void point. Okay, so should I do that? What is? I don't understand the
It's
word.
an extra dice rolled and an extra dice kept.
It's an extra dice roll. Okay.
I don't know if it's that important a role, but I like that you're doing this. So her target number is 4. Trying to ask these peasants what happened or if she saw her.
She's not asking. She's commanding.
I'm
Yeah,
commanding
that's
them
right.
to tell me.
If
Right.
you weren't a child anymore, it'd be 2.
This seems unfair. But all right,
It's
whatever.
one of the examples. Commanding peasants.
Commanding this.
Or anyone in lower status.
Wow, that did not go well.
Oh, my mic just dropped.
I have a success, 2 opportunities, and 3. My command did not go well.
So where's your dice roll?
Here.
Okay. So what did you get?
2 opportunities, a success and a strength.
Okay. 2 opportunities, a success, and a strike. My mic does not want to seem to work with me, so I'm clipping it to the board because I know you guys can still hear me. All right, so. Well then, you bellow out in your most maidenest of ways, commanding the air and
Can
authority.
I use the
of-
battle half, not the maiden half?
Sure, you can use the battle half and not the main half. It doesn't really matter. Haru comes rushing to your side,
Yeah, Haru.
and he pushed a peasant out of the way
It's always got my back.
and begins licking the side of your cheek.
Oh, my best
The
friend.
others around you look. It's like, why is there a horse inside? Who are you?
Why is there a
I'm gonna
horse
talk
licking your
with Battle
face?
Maiden. That's why you're supposed to be listening to me and telling me if you saw this person run in here. This is serious. Someone was just almost murdered.
Where are your weapons? Where is your wakizashi?
I took one on my way out, so I have a. Oh no, I have a katana.
You have a
I'm like, I have
katana.
this katana, guys. It was an emergency. Just listen to me. It's fine. I'm a child, but I'm serious. I'm a serious business child, and this is serious business. I'm flustered. I just almost watched this guy I gave my in-room to die. I don't know if I'm telling them or you that, but somebody.
You're telling them that. The peasants look a little confused and then begin to dissipate.
All right, I'm sorry, guys. I say to no one. I turned to Haru and I'm like, well, we tried. I think Hitoshi might just be beyond saving.
What does
tried.
Hitoshi has nothing to do with this?
Isn't he the one that they killed or almost tried to kill?
Oh, you mean
Yeah.
yes? Someone almost tried to kill us.
Yeah.
See,
His honor is just not worth it to your horse or you.
exactly. You know who else's honor is worth it? Richard for never listening.
That is untrue. Do not listen to her.
You don't?
Yes.
That is not untrue.
I don't know.
Okay. So, out of the distance in that you hear a chilling scream. From behind the merchant bazaar.
So close.
Mm-hmm. How far away are myself and Itachi?
Where are you guys located?
We were running down the main street.
Did they hear
We
the
made
scream?
fitness checks.
They do not
to
hear the scream.
Oh.
Can I go investigate the screen?
Yes, absolutely.
Alright. Haru and I are out of here. We're heading back there. I wanna know.
Did I, along the river, hear the scream?
Yes, you heard the scream.
Did anyone else hear the scream?
You're in town, right?
We headed in the same general direction.
Well, I'm going to the gate, so.
Let's. If I remember correctly, you roll this. You do, in fact, hear a scream. You also gain 1 strife.
It's stressful to hear.
What you rolling?
Pardon?
What were you rolling?
Your fitness.
Okay, I'll head towards the screen.
So, since you're closest, you head outside the merchant area and down towards the water. You begin pursuing this scream that you hear along the waterfront. You eventually do meet up with each other, but there's no body and no sign of the person that you were pursuing.
Did you hear a scream?
I did hear a scream.
What's going on?
Are there people around?
Everybody dissipated from where I was when I brought a horse inside.
No, like, I mean... Are we at the approximate site of the scream? Just based on...
Yeah, I think so. I was like
Yeah.
I was right inside the building.
Okay,
I went
so-
inside.
So are there people milling about that we can ask about this scream?
Yes, there's tons of little peasants around.
Right, so who is around?
Who is around? No one of note. It's mostly peasants and that. Around you, though, is Chio, and you see your other party members making their way towards you.
Okay, but like, are these peasants traders or just people going about their day?
Just people going about their day. They're peasants. They're really of no concern to you.
Except he's a monk.
He's a monk.
You're the bridge between the peasants and the
Yes.
samurai.
There's merchants. There's, prostitutes. There are, families. It's
Does anybody
around.
seem perturbed by this scream that we heard?
nope.
Even you won't deal with it, Geisha, though.
I have no need of their services.
I mean, they're the lowest of the low.
They are the lowest of the low.
Along with grave diggers and people like that. Tanners.
I mean, sort of, kind of.
Absolutely lowest. Anyway.
But they can get everywhere.
Anyway.
That's why they make good spies.
That's why they were used that way. Okay, so nobody seems to have noticed this ear-piercing scream. This is very odd.
Well,
Is he here
where
now?
did you hear it from?
Well, I was back along the river.
But which direction?
Well, I was back that way,
So
and
point
I
to
heard
the
it
direction
from
you heard
this direction.
Okay.
So I was back that way,
And
and
where
I heard
did
it
you
from
hear
this
it?
direction.
Which direction? And where were you?
I heard it here. So I was in this building behind us.
And then I'll work out like where I heard it from. Because we're all headed in the same, like the direction directly towards it. We can roughly work out where it should be.
Well, I'm wondering, I feel like a bunch of really suspicious stuff is going on. I feel like you should use your spirit stuff. Check out if there's anything crazy going on. Are there any ghosts around? Could this be
Are there any
spirits?
ghosts around?
Are there any ghosts around?
No.
We could look to Togashi for insight.
Sure. You do that.
I don't know if this is the best point to do it, since it's a once a session thing.
So you're along the river.
Mhm.
And what building is this?
This is just south of the merchants. The exotic.
So just south of the merchants.
Yep, so you see that there is a mill, and then a dock, and a building. You guys are around between the building and the mill.
So thinking about this, which way did it sound like it came from?
It sounded like it came from the water.
Okay. Which way did you hear it come from?
Well, I was
'Cause I was in
coming.
the middle of town. I heard it from the water.
I was coming along the water, and I heard it from further in front of me. So I followed the river to this spot where I thought it might have originated from.
Let's
Heard
go
what?
investigate. He didn't hear anything. He's not even here. He's like run off to buy a new hammer.
Or, just move my range. Which is what I said I did.
Yeah. Where did you want to move to?
Well, I told you I was moving down the street looking down the left-hand side to see if I noticed either Chio or the
You
person
see
with it.
Chio. In
Okay.
fact, you see Chio, Ryusei, and
Hisashi.
Sashi, thank you, gathered together.
Okay, so that's where I had. Heard what?
You didn't hear it?
You missed the ear-piercing scream?
Apparently, yes.
With that, you hear another scream coming from in front of you as a peasant is screaming, looking at the water.
Head that way then.
Let's look to the water, yeah.
While they head to the water, I will ensure that the peasant is not injured in any way.
The peasant is not injured, and she kindly thanks you, monk, for paying attention to her. As you reach the edge of the waterfront, you see that the water is polluted with blood.
From which way is the river flowing?
The river is flowing
Away or
Away,
towards
yes.
the academy?
How much blood? Like, does it look like somebody is underwater bleeding, or does it look like there was blood in the water and now it's?
There's a body floating in the water.
So that would have been good to know.
That would have been good to leave with.
So let's
Oh,
pull
look,
the
some
body
blood.
out.
I don't see any bodies.
Who is it?
Where's the look of the body?
Well, they appears to be the person that you left with, Kakita Yukisama.
Dun, dun, dun. Is she moving?
Check her vitals.
Sure. You gonna pull her out of the water first?
I'll put her in the
I
water.
thought I just said I did pull her out of the water.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you say that.
Yeah, I pulled her out of the water. So
Okay.
I'll
Fly
check
out the
her
water.
vitals.
Someone check for vitals.
All right. You won't touch a body. Are you fine with?
I won't touch body unless I know it's not dead.
So
So
we don't know.
one of you two
So
has
someone
to.
has to check.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's not that it won't. It's that I'm forbidden to.
Are you allowed to?
I
He's not a Shugenja. So
yes,
he's allowed.
I don't have any taboo against it.
All right.
All you have to do is see
medicine,
if it's
maybe?
alive. You
I
don't
don't
even
have
have
any
to.
medicine. No.
Is it breathing?
Because he knows the medicine, so just check for pulse.
What's a pulse?
Is she breathing?
I don't know. Is she breathing?
Is she breathing?
No. In fact, when you turn her over, you see that her throat has been slashed right open.
Okay, so yeah, she's not. I think she's dead.
I don't think you get to touch this one.
Can you attempt a healing,
No.
or does that involve
I'm
touching?
not even gonna bother.
Oh, okay. There may yet be spirit in her body.
Well, I think we should take her back to the academy.
No.
peasants who scream,
I'm
"Where are
gonna
they?"
head upriver.
Oh yeah.
Well, hold on. She ran past us. How did she end up floating downstream?
Did she float downstream or was she
She
tossed
floated
right
downstream.
There? Okay.
This
so we
you
should-
said the river heads towards the academy. Yeah.
No, away
No,
from.
away from
Away
the
from
academy.
the academy. Okay. Then just double back.
So Richard,
Along
the peasant that pointed and
I'm
screamed,
gonna
is she,
head
is,
upriver.
are they still there? I turn to them and I say, "Tell me what you saw. Where did she come from?"
I'm heading upriver.
You're heading upriver.
Because it's a body in a river, it's not gonna flow downriver.
Okay.
Can only come from one direction in a river.
Fair enough. So you were start heading towards back the academy. The peasant tells you they just saw the body and screamed.
I'm gonna put the body on my horse and I'm gonna take her back to the academy. You guys can try and find this person, but I'm gonna see what's up over there. Get some
Alright, I'll
actual
follow
adults
Osama.
involved because we're children.
So as you start to try and ride Haru back, Haru decides he's not going anywhere.
Is it because he doesn't want to go, or is it because he doesn't want somebody else, aka a dead body, on him?
Do not know. Haru is a fickle beast.
And a battle horse. He wants to head towards the danger.
All right.
So wait, he is trained for battle then?
It's
Okay,
a
so
battle horse.
Okay, so he's not reacting to the blood then.
No. All right. I'll ditch the body and I'll ride after them, but I'll do it with a heavy heart.
I'll take the body.
So as you're unfastening the body from your mount, you see a flicker out of the corner of your eye, and it's the Emerald Magistrate, whose face is very sad. He starts walking towards the academy.
You mean the way I've gone?
Yes.
Just the way we're all going.
Mhm.
So that's all. Go.
Alright, I'm gonna pick up the body and carry it.
Okay. So eventually you guys make it back to the academy. When you arrive,
I'm not going to the academy. I'm looking for this person.
Oh, okay.
They're heading towards the academy because they're taking some body back.
Yeah.
But it's not important. I'm going to find this person.
Okay.
Yeah, wait, I thought we were all just going along the way. I was
Yeah.
ditching the body so that Haru could get involved in the battle.
Yeah, once the body's off, does the Haru want to ride again, or what?
Well, first you have to take the body to the academy.
Well, that I'll do. I have
Okay.
no problem doing that. But the other three don't have to be with me to do that. I can carry her by myself.
Okay.
So does Haru want to ride or not?
Haru is fine to go wherever.
I'll take her to
So,
the sun. And I will take her back to the academy. I'll go by myself. That should be okay.
All right. So, when you arrive back at the academy,
Mm-hmm.
you see Toshimoko
Okay.
sitting in the center on a mat,
Mm-hmm.
thrusting her sword into her and pulling up.
Toshimoko's a guy.
Then this is a... Nope, that is straight up...
Who's this?
pardon?
Who's doing that?
Apparently Toshimoko is committing ritual suicide.
Who was pushing him?
The Great Crane, the leader of the academy. I always thought it was a guy.
I think it's just they have. Oh wait, there it is. It has Toshimoko written there, but Riku written there. All right, it's Riku who's committing the ritual suicide.
Yeah, the girl who almost killed the Hitoshi. Yeah, that
Yep.
makes sense. Wow, that was awful.
So
Like the
you have a
worst
misprint in your
Right.
PDF.
I just wanted to become a samurai. This is
yeah,
awful.
this has gotten really dark.
This is really horrible.
He's
This
carrying a body, someone's committing ritual suicide.
Yep.
All right, so I'm witness to a suicide. All right, so I call out in.
Toshimoko looks at you as, where's the others?
They're looking for the killer, the one who's
The
responsible
killer
for
is
this.
there.
That's not who killed the body.
That may be so, but the intent. The intent. I'm trying to talk like a lawyer. That may be so, but I hold up the corpse and I say, "This was sorry. Her name was
Yumikimi.
yeah, Yumi. So Yumi-sama saw what we saw, which is someone leave with Riku's sword. There was trickery here. And now she's paid with her life. Please, someone take her from me. And help us find the killer. Because he's still loose.
Bayushi Meilin approaches you. It's like, how do we know that she was not the killer? You say that you saw someone, but who are they?
There's another body in front of them.
You're not there.
Where are we?
Pardon?
We're
You're
going up the
you're
river.
heading upriver.
Yeah, but like, you know.
Oh, one moment, we'll get to your scene.
Alright, so Malin comes up forward and says, what?
What?
I'm sorry, I just couldn't hear you over the wailing ghost of this dead crane samurai who I am holding. Now, justice needs to be done. Let's not talk about this anymore. Someone take her from me, please. My friends are looking for the real killer. I'm addressing Toshimoko directly.
Mansama. The killer has been found and caught. The other contestants must come back. The tournament must continue.
Did Hitoshi die?
No, Hitoshi's severely wounded.
We
So
don't
then
know.
who are they referring to as the killer?
They're pointing at Riku, the girl who swung the sword.
But she would have been there committing ritual suicide while this other girl is off being murdered, whose body, like, this
Yeah,
guy.
they don't seem
Yeah.
to care about this other girl.
Yeah.
there's
So
other-
it's corruption. It's not just confusion.
I'm
No,
pointing
no,
to a
it's
dead
honor.
crane. Yeah, I'm pointing to a dead crane. They don't seem to care.
It's
So
honor.
I ask. I say, Toshimoko-sama, you don't care about what I just said, like your own people. She died for this.
You all are here based on trust between each of the clans, are you not?
Yes.
So, until such time where we can fully investigate the situation, you will summon the other contestants that you went off with and bring them back. Is that understood?
Clearly.
Go.
Someone take her from me. I say for the third time.
Medics come and, servants come and grab her from you.
Mhm.
They take her off to the infirmary.
Yeah, I think I have a new ninja.
Interesting. All right. So you three are traveling up river. Where specifically do you guys want to go?
I don't know because
We're just going up
we're
the
We're
river
going
looking
until we
for
find a clue.
something.
All right. What? So let's do some investigating then.
Okay.
So let me grab. This is. All right, please give me skullduggery or survival rolls.
Well, we can't do skullduggery. We're not scorpions.
Skullduggery isn't limited to scorpions.
They're the only ones you should have it though.
Well, I have it, so
Well, yeah.
Scorpion!
Yeah.
Get him.
Yeah.
Honor and I are distant friends.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
So keep 2, right? So I have 2 successes and an opportunity.
2 successes and an opportunity. How would you like to spend your opportunity?
How can I spend an opportunity?
Ah,
There's a card
excellent.
somewhere.
There is a chart. So,
Under opportunity.
I got it.
Well, he's got his own book there as well.
Yeah, I just don't know where I'm looking.
Index.
It is.
Try pitch 28.
so what ring did you use?
Fire.
Fire?
To innovate.
So, inflame another character in the scene with your presence, and they receive 2 strife. If you have 2 opportunity, you may notice something missing or out of place that is not directly related to your task. Or you may spend 1 opportunity and perform the task in a flashy way, drawing attention to yourself.
So I pitched 328. Luke. So this is general examples, or are we in conflict right now?
You guys are investigating, you are not in conflict.
So general examples. You took fire. Ah, so if you had 2, you could have noticed something missing
Yeah.
out of place.
So I will make a big show out of examining so combing the river for signs of where the body could have gone into the water. I will be very obvious in that I'm clearly looking for something along the water's edge.
So, as you're walking around the river's edge, you begin to see that there are, in fact, splatters of blood on the side of buildings. many footprints in the ground as if a dance was happening.
Who's rolling next? Anyone else roll one?
Anyone else rolling?
I don't.
All right. And what ring are you using?
I'm using Earth. In
Earth, okay.
survival.
You also get a void point as well.
Ooh, wood point.
So 2 opportunities and a success. That's right.
But you can only keep up to your ring value.
Which is 2.
Yep. So what 2 are you keeping?
I will keep the opportunity and the success.
All right. So, would you like to spend your opportunity, or have it use it narratively?
Use it narratively.
Excellent.
Oh.
So, as you are following each other, and that you too begin to notice that there is in fact blood spatter along the
Petra's
walls.
literally leaning on a book.
Oh, okay. So
Oh,
page
I don't
328.
know what page it is.
328.
328. You are, again, you see blood spatter along the wall, but you also notice that there is a piece of cloth on the ground buried slightly under the sand.
Pull it out. If I can.
Hmm?
I'm gonna pull it out if I can.
Okay. It is a red and black torn piece of silk.
Why do I have
Why do what?
Why do I have one of those? I have one of those. Okay. Is that a scorpion thing? That's the other guess I'm having.
Those are the clan colors.
There's no
Those are clan colors, yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna be like, I guess this is a scorpion thing. Apparently it was a scorpion doing this shady stuff. They're pretty shady. I say you guys holding it up. Not you though. So I hold it up to you two who are with me and I'm like,
Survival, please.
look at this shady
Good one.
scorpion
2 and 1. Your ring is 2.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'll always say ring then skill.
All right, thank you. You have 2 explosive successes and 2 strife.
Well, keep rolling because they're explosive.
Success and another strafe, another explosive and another strafe. Another explosive, another strafe. Another explosive, another strafe. Another.
You're gonna have to unmatch.
Wow!
Was that 8 successes?
Yeah, that was 8 successes.
You're gonna have to
6
unmatch
strife.
with all this strife.
That's how DMs roll.
Achievement unlocked.
I will have done that.
So should we just call you Sherlock? Do you know it all?
Yeah.
How much strife did he gain from that?
So he got like 6 strife.
Oh man.
6? Oh,
Yep.
that's fine. Puts me at 7.
How much do you have?
I have 7
Okay.
out of 8.
Oh, you have 8 composure as well?
Nice.
Maintaining that composure.
All right, so
And 8 successes. Okay.
and 8 successes. So you look around and you're kind of just doing this. So it was like, So the fight started here. Swords were drawn, and a duel began, but the other person attacked and lunged forward. They sidestepped, and the blood here points to the trail there. The other slashes against the wall. And you just begin meditating like this amazing amount of
Sherlock scan.
like Sherlock level type of exposure of what is happening. You're still not 100% sure if it's a scorpion or someone guised as a scorpion, but this looks to be the work of someone extremely underhanded.
So they won the duel and dumped her in the river?
Does it look like from the duel that you would have seen play out, like the other person is injured, that they possibly nursing a injury we might notice?
There appears to be only
One set of blood.
one set of blood. Yeah.
However, is there a way they went?
Yes. They went through the river to the other side.
Okay.
Hida on his way back to us?
Yes,
Man on his way
Hida
back?
is on his way back to you.
Yeah, I'm sulking.
Head through.
Does he make it back as we discover this?
Head. No. Well.
No. You meet up.
Peter has to catch up with us.
Yes, Hida has to catch up with you.
I only know like the general area you guys went to. So
Yeah, you know that they were going the same. You were all heading in the same direction.
Yeah.
Except he's now heading back. You meet around the center point, which is
Wait,
about.
What?
Pardon?
Why are we letting Peter catch up? We have a thing to follow.
Yeah, I don't think we're waiting. I was just wondering
Yeah.
if he conveniently
We're not
walked at
gonna-
that point.
oh,
'cause I
where's
think now
Hida?
we're gonna keep following.
Well, I mean,
Sure, we're gonna
how
go
long does it take for
follow
you
the-
to thoroughly investigate the dance and the blood spatter?
yeah, let's.
With 8
Is-
successes, about 10 seconds.
Okay. Okay. Hey, I was trying.
I technically had a reroll on that too for 2 dice.
You want me to go with that as well?
Huh?
Here,
Do you want to accumulate more strength?
opportunity.
Another explosive success.
Another explosive to that.
Because
Oh yeah, you would have stopped at the opportunity. Yes. So your opportunity is this. You also happen to notice that there is a boat,
Nearby.
not nearby, but there's a boat driver who is tied up under the dock.
Oh,
That's a
okay.
good thing to notice.
And a boat on the other side, or a boat?
There's no boat on the other side.
Just a guy.
Okay. Head to the guy.
Okay.
Excuse me, who's tied you up? Which way did the person go?
I don't know. They took my boat and just headed off down the river.
Down the river.
Down the river.
Okay. You didn't see anyone headed down the river when you were on our way upriver?
We wouldn't have necessarily noticed.
I imagine the boat would have
boat.
also gone past us before the body would have washed up, right? Because you're in a boat.
Maybe.
So we probably got further away from this person going further.
But now we have leads to follow.
Untie the man?
Yes.
Okay. He falls into the water.
Well, we pull him out of the water.
Why does he just randomly fall into the water?
Because
he was tied up under the dock.
Well,
And he's all stiff
oh,
from
as
being
in he's
tied
like
up.
literally tied to the dock?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, he points to the direction that he saw the boat going. As to their description of the person, they were wearing all black.
Is there another boat nearby?
Upriver at the academy.
Were they slender?
What does your boat look like?
Long, has a large mantis symbol on it.
So every boat ever.
No defining features, no personalization.
Why did it have a mantis symbol?
Oh.
Mantis are the traders.
Oh,
Yeah,
this,
but we're
this was
crane land.
this was the gift for Kakita-sama.
Yes.
This is Hitoshi's gift to Toshimoko.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well,
So I'm probably on my way back from the academy at this point. Are you guys
We need a
chasing
boat we can
downriver,
steal.
or are you?
Steal?
Samurai don't steal.
Commandeer, maybe.
Bara.
well, we need another mantis boat we can steal. That's fine. And then sink,
Why would we sink the boat?
because they raid on my lands all the time. There's like a state of conflict between Phoenix and Mantis for like forever.
Well, now it's the crane's boat because it was a gift. So let's just use
Well,
the
was the gift given? Because
You never got a chance because he got spanked in a duel.
Yes.
First.
So you eventually arrive at their location. You see the
And
three
down
of them.
river.
Pardon?
Carrying on.
You see the three conversing in that.
Right.
The four.
Kakita Toshimoku orders our presence at the Topaz Championships immediately.
We're chasing a murderer right now. There's more important things than becoming a champion, man.
I know, but it's not my decision. I'm just a messenger.
Well, did you tell him that we were doing this?
I did.
And what did he say? He doesn't want us to find the murderer?
He said that it wasn't time for a full investigation and that the championship took precedence. And Unfortunately, he's the lord
The
of this land.
championship